lady yields back. I now recognize Ms. Simon from the great state of California for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member Velasquez, for holding this hearing, and thank you all for coming out today. This has been very, very thoughtful and helpful. I'm proud to represent the East Bay in California, California's 12th district, and it's a district where innovators are building technologies that will power and define both this and the next generation. From artificial intelligence that can diagnose early-stage disease to clean energy, solutions that are powering the transition away from fossil fuels. Our small businesses are proving day and day that they are the backbone and the lifeblood of our economy. This summer, I had the privilege of spending time and touring a remarkable small business in my district that manufactures autonomous maritime drones. I know, it's a thing. Maritime autonomous drones. The incredible technology at this small business is designed and manufactured, however, receives components sourced from 43 states across this great nation. And this small business is a model for how businesses can create hometown jobs, drive technological advancement, and support local communities. Their story serves as a powerful reminder that when we invest in small businesses deep in our communities, we are investing truly in the national supply chain. But even cutting-edge technologies like these in my district face very similar challenges, some challenges that we heard today. Manufacturers across the country have been speaking out to, I think, members on both sides of the aisle in this committee about these challenges. How can they compete with larger businesses in recruiting and retaining a skilled workforce when employees and their families require and deserve not only fair wages, but affordable, comprehensive health care? Mrs. Modlin, I have a question for you, actually a couple. Do your employees use ACA Marketplace?
Yes, they do.
I love when you answer quickly, thank you. You're definitely not a politician. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The Kaiser Family Foundation, Ms. Modlin, estimates that nearly half of all adults enrolled in ACA, half of all adults who are enrolled in the ACA marketplace are directly tied to small businesses. So my second question, if the ACA's enhanced premium tax credits expire at the end of this year, which we know they likely will, with no intervention from this chamber, how will small businesses like yours, how will you make it? How will you absorb these costs? What are these costs? Walk us through.
Thank you for that question. Our employees have to be healthy. They, as individuals, they deserve access to affordable health care. So without a healthy workforce, especially the small manufacturer who does not have a second person to take the place of that machinist who has become ill and needs to, have that time off, or doesn't have access to adequate health care to be able to come through that illness and come back onto the floor. So yes, affordable health care. Without affordable health care, you're not going to have a healthy workforce, and small manufacturers are going to suffer.
I want to double back on the question. If, in fact, I only have a few seconds left, but if, in fact, by the end of this year, you and your employees will directly be affected by the decisions made in this chamber regarding health care, what does that cost you? Are you thinking about what January will hold for you in terms of providing health care for your employees? What are the costs?
I know that I cannot afford a group health policy. That is why my employers, I work on a reimbursement program.
Right.
Where I pay my employees a certain amount of money each month to help them with their premiums for health care. Again, I can only say that the health care, if the health care is not available and affordable to our employees. We cannot afford a group health policy.
Right.
So we're going to have people that are uninsured, and you're going to have a loss in the workforce. It's going to be a fall down, if you will, or a flow down, because the employee without proper health care is not going to be able to come to work. We do not, in small manufacturing, have access to a second person to slip them into that job. So small manufacturing definitely
And
will
ladies,
suffer.
time is up.
I appreciate your